And we'll talk about Excel. Now, Excel, it requires a variety of knowledge when trying to utilize Copilot with Excel. I can't say I'm the best at Excel. I utilize it for a lot of financial figures, but what you can basically do here is almost unlimited. It can allow you to do things that you would want to do with pivot tables, have it generate formulas for you. You can actually ask it to go out and pull back a complex formula for what you need. So you can go into Copilot, say, pull in a calculus formula and put it into here. There's so much you could do with it. And again, I am not a master of it by any stretch. But obviously, you need to be pretty strong with Excel to get to that point. But what I will do is do a quick demonstration. We have a fake Excel document here. And on that document, you will see that we have a fake operating expense for Dropness Industries. And all I want to do is take this document with these figures and create a pivot table so that I can utilize that pivot table to create graphs. So in this particular sense, I'm going to just type create a pivot table based on operating expenses. Now, as you notice, operating expenses is listed here. It's listed there. It's going to look through this entire workbook and try to figure out what I want it to do. So I go ahead and I'll hit this. And if you watch, it'll say working on it, understanding your data. So it's looking through the entire workbook. And now you'll notice it already found a data range of C6 to F27. So here is C6, starting with expenses. F27 is the bottom of the table. So now it's going to see if it can create that table, a pivot table based on that. As you'll notice, it comes up. It's still thinking, but it is saying, hey, I've analyzed this data and this is what I found. I found estimated actual and difference by expenses. Here's the information. Do you want it into it? So it created this pivot table, see the message. I'm going to click add to a new sheet. And as you notice, it created a new sheet. And now this is an actual pivot table. So as opposed to here, where it's just numbers in a column, this pivot table can now be utilized to create charts, line graphs, whatever you'd like to do with it. But basically, it's converting that data for you and putting it in there. And again, this was a simple use of it. We'll go into more of it, but the power of this is great, especially for someone who doesn't utilize Excel and wants to pull data in or pull formulas in from the web that they may not be able to find. So that's the power of Copilot in Excel.